And like we said, we will discuss Taiwan in detail. And that's another front where China is not doing very well. The Alliance of Democracies is standing up to defend the islands, to defend Taiwan. So the Communist Party of China is ratcheting up tensions. Beijing has made a new vow today. It wants to punish what it calls die-hard Taiwan politicians. Criminal charges will be filed against them. The warning comes from Beijing's Taiwan Affairs Office. What does it even mean? It means that if someone backs Taiwan's pro-democracy movement, they'll be treated as criminals for life. The Communist Party has come up with a list of targets. Among them is Taiwan's Premier, Su Seng-chang, Parliament Speaker, Yu Si-kun, and Foreign Minister Joseph Wu. China has labelled them stubbornly pro-Taiwan independence. That's the term they used. A list of punishments has been drawn up for them, essentially Beijing is blacklisting Taiwanese politicians. And this is what entails. These politicians, these people will not be allowed to enter the mainland and territories like Hong Kong and Macau. And there's more. These blacklisted politicians won't get any cooperation from the mainland. Chinese citizens and organizations are blocked from helping them. With these orders, Beijing is escalating tensions with Taiwan. First, it threatened the Taiwanese government, the Taiwanese state militarily through a record number of incursions. Now it is resorting to economic coercion. What prompted this reaction from China? The global support for Taiwan. That's what is bothering China. The support is growing. Recently, a delegation from the European Union was in Taipei. It wasn't a secret visit. This was an official visit. The first time that European lawmakers visited Taiwan in an official capacity. Their message to Taipei was clear: you're not alone. So what were the Europeans offering? Taiwan's integration into the global systems. They said this will diffuse the conflict with China.
The more you interact with Taiwan, the further you get from a war situation. Because the more you send the signal that it will have a cost to do anything outrageous against Taiwanese democracy. So the isolation would fuel the conflict. On the contrary, integration of Taiwan into our debate is actually diffusing the deep concerns about security in the strait.
The message from Europe is clear. They want more diplomatic missions, more economic deals, and Taiwan's greater participation in global institutions. And that too, India too is doing its bit on this front. New Delhi is looking for ways to deepen economic engagements with Taipei. One of the potential areas is semiconductors. I'm talking about chips that run every modern-day gadget out there. Semiconductors. Reports say India and Taiwan are discussing an agreement. Together, they could set up a chip manufacturing unit in South Asia. What about the United States? How do they plan to help? American lawmakers are building pressure on Joe Biden. The Republicans want to give Taipei aid. They're demanding bold action from the U.S. president. A bill has been introduced in the U.S. Congress. It calls for military funding to Taiwan. And here are the specifics of this bill. If passed, this is what it will allow. Taiwan will get $2 billion every year from the United States. This will be in the form of grants and loans. It will be used for the purchase of weapons and equipment. The funding will continue till 2032. So every year until 2032, the United States will give Taiwan $2 billion. Essentially, America will extend a credit line to Taiwan, a steady stream of cash to buy American weapons. And Taiwan could use this money because the PLA, the Chinese military, is rapidly building up its capabilities. America's top general, Mark Milley, has come up with an assessment. He says China is, quote unquote, clearly developing the ability to invade Taiwan. American officials say the Chinese will be ready to take Taiwan by force in 6 years. Taiwan believes an invasion could be attempted sooner than that. America has been the traditional ally for Taiwan, but Taipei realizes it needs the support of major democracies. America alone will not do. And for the first time, Taiwan is openly getting that support from Europe, from India, from the US. Taiwan is being recognized as a partner in this alliance of democracies. China is bound to be furious. but it can't do very much except saber rattling.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.